So let's just talk about the principles of pricing for a second. I would say, sometimes I'll just make up a number and then fit into it when I'm talking about lists. But let's just say that there are 4 principles of pricing. One is you need to price your product or service at a price that makes it worthwhile for you to sell it, right? It's got to be profitable. It's got to be motivating. It's got to be worth the effort that we're going to put into marketing it, converting people into buying, etc. So sometimes people price their products and services too low, so that they have to sell too many of them. Let's revisit that one and say, second principle of pricing is that what you price your product or service at establishes its value in the market, right? If I say that I'm a $100 an hour person, that's different than if I say I'm a $500 an hour person. Now, you still are going to have to get somebody to agree with you in order for you to make any money, but you're establishing your value in the market when you establish your price. And people don't make judgments about price alone. They are influenced by price, but they don't make judgments by price alone, but they do develop opinions based on price. So establishing a low price, which might seem like the quickest way for you to get a sale, is not necessarily, and in fact it's counterintuitively, in many cases, your worst enemy. You need to establish high value for your product, partially because of principle number 3, which is you want to be able to have space in your price to be able to discount or to be able to offer an incentive for somebody to buy now. And that is going to help you with your sale, because if you price your product or service at $2,500, but you know that because of principle number 1 that it's still profitable for you at $1,700, then you have some leeway here. You're establishing $2,500 worth of value with your price, right? You're establishing that that is what it is worth to you, at least, right? And your marketing and your conversion and your sales goes into convincing the customer that they see value there. But what you're really looking at now is you've got some room to grow. Now, the 4th principle of pricing is you want to have room in your price to be able to spend it on acquiring customers, whether that is through commissions or whether that is through marketing or whether that is through intake and conversion. There's got to be, you got your gross sale price and there's got to be your net. And that room here there's got to be some room here to spend on marketing, or else you're going to be doing all the work yourself. So those are just some of the 4 principles of pricing. First principle, it's got to be worthwhile to you. The price has got to be worthwhile. Second is remember that when you establish price, you're establishing to the customer what your place in the market is, what your value in the market is. And that's going to start there. If I meet somebody who's charging me $5,000 and somebody who charges me $5, the person who charges me $5 may have an easier sale, but I certainly don't value them as much, just based on price alone. Third is I want you to give you room to be able to offer incentives or discounts to get somebody to make that decision to buy. And the 4th principle of pricing is you've got to have room to spend on marketing or customer acquisition, whether that's commissions or just pure marketing. All right? So those are some principles to think of as you're thinking about either your existing pricing structure or if you're thinking about new products. One of the most important things you can do is to establish a price or price levels that are going to work for you, work for your business, work for your marketing, and work for your placement in the market. So there's a little bit of 5 minutes of Fraser to think about.